Hello everybody, welcome to another video here on the Shim Extras channel, where, as the title says, we're going to be doing more ddlc, just because I have a big backlog of mods, I need to get through it, and if people enjoy it along the way, then that's just a bonus. In futures, depression is living in a body that fights its rift. That is Elder Shim, we all have our own story. Some result in happy endings, others are more tragic. In our lives, we only have one chance to make it right. There are obstacles we must surpass, even if we face hardships along the way. With this, we meet new people, potentially meet love interests, and try to find contentment somewhere buried beneath the harsh realities we face. In essence, our choices determine our stories. I made certain choices that resulted in my narrative, some good, some bad. That being said, I wouldn't get rid of them. They'd led me to be the person I am now. This is how I grew as a person. This is my story. It all started when I was a young and somewhat... It's Saturday, my favorite day of the week. Summer vacation started only a few days ago, and I feel a sense of relief as I rise from my bed. Summer is always my most anticipated time of the year. No school, I get to sleep in, and I have the freedom to do as I please. School was never my thing. I always felt so disconnected from it. It didn't matter how many people I met or if any of the subjects appealed to me. I never felt like I belonged there. I turn this down even more. But yeah, I never really belonged. So yeah, that's I'm just glad I don't have to worry about going back for another 3 months. I have all day today to do whatever I want. Part of me wants to play video games, another part of me is screaming to go outside. It is a beautiful day, so I can't really spend it all day indoors. With my mind made up, I dress appropriately and go downstairs to eat some breakfast. As I enter the kitchen, I find my own mother standing over the stove. She's wearing her light blue apron, the same one she wears every time she cooks for the family. Before long, the smell of breakfast hits my nostrils. Mom's making her signature pancakes, all made from scratch, just how I like them. Mom turns around and notices me. "Good morning, honey. Are you hungry?" "Very. Thank you, Mom." "No need to thank me. Have a seat and I'll serve you. There's some milk or juice on the table if you want to pour yourself a drink." True to her words, there are some drinks on the table for me to choose from. I take a seat and pour myself a glass of milk. Just moments later, Mom brings me a plate stacked with pancakes. The scent hits me stronger than ever. I pour syrup on the cakes and watch as it oozes off the sides. Mom takes a seat across from me, a smile plastered on her face. She looks as if she's eagerly awaiting for my reaction, even though I know the final verdict. I take a bite. Unsurprisingly, they taste as good as I expected them to. I turn to Mom. "They're delicious." "Glad to hear." I return to my stack of pancakes. Mom rises from her seat, patting my head as she pushes her chair back into the table. She goes to pour herself a cup of coffee. The idea of going outside conjures up in my head once again. I never actually thought about what I wanted to do. Ooh, the park sounds like it could be fun. Would Mom be okay with that, I wonder? Well, she is here. Might as well ask away. "Hey, Mom." "Yes, honey?" She says she pours coffee into her mug. "I was thinking about going outside today." "Oh, yeah?" "I was wanting to go to the park." "Sorry, honey, but I don't think today's a good day for that." "What? How come?" "I have work and so does your father." "The park isn't that far, though. I can walk there myself." "I'm not comfortable with you being out by yourself." But, not today. We'll go some other day. All 3 of us. Okay?" I wanted to retaliate, but I figured it's best not to argue with Mom. Once her mind is made up, it's pretty much impossible to change it. Okay. Anyway, I have to start getting ready for work. You finish up breakfast. I nod to Mom. He finishes the coffee and leaves the area for work. I'm left here alone with a half-finished plate of pancakes and thought. Guess I'll be staying here then. Not long after breakfast, I find myself out on my balcony. Take a seat on the chair, stretching out as I do so. The warm summer air hits me instantly, but it doesn't feel uncomfortable. Shortly after sitting down, Mom and Dad come upstairs and wish me goodbye for the day. Alright, Shim, your father and I are off to work for the day. Okay, Mom, you be good now, alright? Don't forget what I said. I won't. With that, they both drive off and I'm alone once again. Being alone is something I've always been used to. Even in school, I don't have anyone I can consider a friend. Sure, I have people to talk to during lunch, but I feel like an outcast during class. Like I said earlier, there's nobody I can relate to. I feel cut off from everyone. The only things that feel normal to me are my home, my family, video games, and manga. It's all I practically know. Speaking of which, I grabbed some manga that was sitting under my chair and opened the book. I'm only halfway through this new edition. Since I have nothing else planned for the day, I proceeded with my reading. Within no time, I'm sucked away into my manga and forget about the world around me. Some time flies before I temporarily put down my book to check the time. It's only 11 a.m.? I feel like it's been longer than that. I've done enough reading for now, so I guess it's time to go back inside. Just as I'm about to stand up, a bouncy ball passes by on the sidewalk. Who could it belong to? I watch as the ball bounces down the road. There's no owner, at least that's what I initially thought. Just then, I see a girl chasing after the ball. I can hardly make out what she looks like as she's bolting after her ball. At least I think it's hers. Out of curiosity, I chase after her myself. Despite Mom saying for me not to go to the park, she didn't say anything about me leaving the property. My heart starts pumping faster as I haven't had to run like this since I took health class in school. Just how bouncy is this ball? You would think it'd run out of momentum at some point, but I guess not. The girl in front of me keeps up her pace. She has a lot of energy. For long, the girl finally manages to grab the ball. I got it. Thing is, I was still running. Smack. Stop, I ended up tripping and falling down to the girl. Both collide with the ground. Ouch. Oh, it's Sayori. Ow. Hair on my face. I said, look at the girl's tripped. You have to look where you're going, meanie. Huh? No, it was an accident. You hurt? No, I don't think so. Good. Off my hand to help her up. She looks at me like a confused dog. I try to take my hand and stands on her feet. So, what's your ball? Yeah, I kind of dropped on the way here, and well, you know, the rest. Just glad you got it back. Yeah. Well, I have to get back to my house. Partway with the girl and start heading home. Suddenly, I feel a tap on my shoulder. Hey, I was actually going to the park to play. That sounds like fun. Do you want to come with me? We can play together. Yeah, how come? Mom or Dad. Oh, yeah, so I gotta go. Start to leave once again. Yeah, until the girl gets my attention once more. I mean, it'd only be for a little while. Are you sure you can't go? Come on, only for a little bit. I don't know. I promise we'll leave in time before they get back. Instinctively, I want to go home. Can't recall the last time I got in trouble with my parents. I don't want to go against what they told me. However, it's only for a little bit. I don't see much of an issue. After all, they wanted me to be with someone I knew. Wait, I don't even know this girl's name. Sorry, what is your name? I thought you'd never ask. Sayori. What's your name? No chance to know each other. Can't be considered strangers. That's fair to assume, right? Shim, nice to meet you, Sayori. Are you coming or not? She holds her ball up as if to tempt me further. I know she just wanted me to have fun. I seriously doubt she tried to hurt me in any way. She looks like you to have a hard time killing insects. But back in time, Mom and Dad won't know. Only one answer comes to mind. Let's go! Yeah, I'll race you there. Ready, set, go! With that, Sayori races off to the park. Hey, wait up! Sayori and I arrive at the park. Even though it's Saturday, the park is fairly deserted. I spot a few families in the distance. Seeing them makes me think of Mom and Dad, and how I disobeyed them. I feel a light tap on my shoulder. To my side, find a confused Sayori staring at me. Are you okay, Shim? Do you have a tummy ache or something? No, it's nothing. I try to switch the subject quickly. What do you want to do? How about start with catch? As in tossing the ball to each other? Yeah, it could be fun. Alright. With that, Sayori and I play catch. There are times where either of us fail to catch the ball and giggle at the other's expense. Equally, we both manage to get better at catching and throwing the ball. I had to say I'm having a lot of fun. Some time had passed before we both take a break. Who knew that catching a ball could build up a sweat this much? We didn't just play ball. We got on the swings, played hide and seek, and a bunch of other things. Pretty tired of all the activities. Sit down and click my strength. Sayori joins me shortly after. She's panting like crazy, all while laughing hysterically. Are you okay, Sayori? I'm having so much fun. What about you, Shim? I'm having fun too. I haven't had this much fun in quite some time. I was considering most of my summer indoors, at least until it's time to go back to school. But after having only experienced a few hours a day, I don't want it to end. Sayori, yeah? Thanks for asking me to come. Sure, what are friends for? Did she just say, friends? Of course. I'm happy you said that. I'm glad to be your friend. Same. Our friendship has officially been established. It's crazy to think that just a couple hours ago we were complete strangers. Now I can call Sayori a friend. I can't help but smile. The happiness quickly fades, however. Oh no! It's getting late. Mom and Dad are gonna be home soon. They don't know the park. Should we get going? Yeah, right now. What? I jolt them and grab her hand for no reason other than to just leave together. I'm embarrassed by what I did. Sayori appears blue as well, judging by how red her face appears. I try to hide and just run for home. Actually, my parents aren't there. My adrenaline is through the roof as we finally make it back to my house. We're both drenched in sweat. I think we made it. I'm sorry we had to rush. I hope you understand. I do. I lost track of time. Alright, I'm gonna go inside then. See you later, Sayori. Making it to my porch. Before I can enter, I hear Sayori call up to me. Shim! Yeah? Let's meet up again sometime, okay? I know that's Sayori smiling. She runs off and I enter my home. I close the door behind me. Completely silent. Maybe I made it back just in time. I sighed to myself with a sense of relief. All that running made me thirsty. I entered the kitchen to grab a drink. Little did I know that was the worst thing I could have done. Mom and Dad are standing there in front of me. I freeze on the spot. Good evening, honey. Hi, Mom, Dad, son. Where were you exactly? I was out. You sure it had nothing to do with the park? There's no point in trying to hide it. I was at the park. I told you specifically not to go there, Shim. You deliberately disobeyed me. We were worried about you, son. Lord knows what could have happened while you're out without our supervision. I'm sorry, guys. It's late. Go to your room. Listen to your mother, young man. We'll discuss your punishment in the morning. With nothing more to say, I go upstairs to my bedroom and close the door behind me. I feel defeated. They have every right to be upset with me. I sit on my bed and wait until I fall asleep. That proved to be hard at first due to my guilt. However, I smiled to myself at the realization. Even though I got in trouble, I made a friend today. Due to me being fatigued from all the park activities, I was pretty much out within minutes. And that was one of the very few times I recall getting into trouble as a child. I remember it vividly, not because of my punishment, but if it didn't happen, I wouldn't have met my best friend, Sayori. I rise from my bed and stretch. The sun shines through my bedroom window. Everything seems wonderful. That's until I realize something. I'm still in trouble, aren't I? Only one way to find out, I suppose. I head downstairs, still dressed in my PJs. As expected, my mom and Dad in the kitchen eating their breakfast. Mom's by the stove cooking something. Dad is sitting at the table, sipping a cup of coffee. He pushes his glasses back up to the tip of his nose. I slowly enter the kitchen, revealing my presence to my parents. Good morning. Hello, Shim. Did you sleep well? I know, I'm still somewhat worried that I'll be scolded any second now. However, they don't say anything. I wonder if they even remembered it. Maybe they're so tired from work yesterday, they just forgot? Curious of the answer, I hesitantly asked them. So, about yesterday. Yes. We wanted to talk to you about that this morning. Let's see. Son, don't get the wrong idea. We're happy that you got home safe and sound. But we're both disappointed that you disobeyed us. I know. I'm sorry I made you guys worry. What exactly were you doing up there? I was crying. No, I was with someone. Who with? There was a girl right by our house yesterday. She lost her ball and was trying to receive it. I was trying to help, so I ran after her. She then invited me to the park and we just played together for hours. I finished speaking and allowed Mom and Dad to say their piece. What's her name? Her name is Sayori. Is she a girl from her school? I don't know. I met her for the first time yesterday. She's very kind and consider her a friend now. Friend? We did all sorts of stuff. We played catch, hide and seek, tons of other activities. Some of the most fun I've had in a while. Mom and Dad looked somewhat stumped, like they wanted to say something in retaliation but refused to do that. We had fun, huh? Once again, I nod. Honey, what do you think? Well, he's having fun and didn't get into trouble. Who are we to say that he can't do it more often? Huh? I think it's safe to say we were wrong. We only wanted to have fun. Fun! And we told you no because we were worried. You're growing up and it's time you start letting you make certain decisions on your own. That's right. You behave well enough, so punishment for something this small isn't worth it. Does this mean I'm not in trouble? Mom and Dad nod to me. I smiled to myself. That being said, we'd like for you to let us know when and where you go. I will. Thank you. I start heading out of the kitchen until Mom calls out to me. Before you go, do us a favor. Introduce us to your friend at some point. She sounds very pleasant from the way you describe her. Okay, I will. That I leave the kitchen and go upstairs to get dressed. The anticipation is making me more excited. I'm so grateful Mom and Dad allowed me to go on my own. Fully dressed, I head downstairs and go out the door. I know where I'm going. Make my way to the park, practically sprinting there out of excitement. While there, take a moment to regain my breath. Came here with one intention in mind. Just hope she's here. Why I'd automatically think she was here, I don't know. It's my best bet to hopefully finding her. I look around for a bit to see if I can spot her, but to no avail. I knew it'd be Sayori based on her large red bow, but she doesn't seem to be here. Maybe some other day, I guess. I plopped down onto a nearby park bench, twiddling my fingers. I was in such a rush to get back home that I hardly got to say much to Sayori before we were separated. As I sat there, I wondered myself, will she even come back here? Where are you? Where's who? I wonder where my friends say. Before I even realized it, Sayori was sitting next to me. Sayori, where did you come from? Well, it depends on what part of the city you're talking about, because that's not what I mean. No, I just saw you sitting on the park bench and wanted to join you. I'm glad you did. Guess what? I'm not in trouble with my parents, so we can play together. Yay! I'm so happy to hear that, Shib. Sayori hugs me very tightly, almost to the point of nearly falling off the bench. Hey, you're squeezing me too hard. Whoops, sorry. Hee. So what do you want to do first? How about we go to the sand pit? Race you there. You're on. With that, Sayori and I race off to have fun for the day. I didn't anticipate for this to be such a good day, let alone be spending it with my best friend. Little did I know, that time with Sayori would be more limited than I realized. 2 months later. Oh no. Summer was coming closer to an end, but I didn't stop. I was having fun. We've become such good friends. If it's limited, that means seemed good. Almost everything. Sayori and I are at my house playing video games. We're doing co-op mode since that's what she preferred. I'm fine with that. I like having Sayori as a partner rather than use her as target practice. However, during our session, something seemed off with her. Can't tell what it is, but it's as if the bright and colorful aura Sayori gave off was missing. Where she'd normally be smiling, today she looked down. Could possibly be on her mind. Sayori? She doesn't respond. Sayori continues to play as if I'm not here. I watch her play and she's just aimlessly shooting her way through hordes of enemies. She's distracted, that's for sure. Are you okay, Sayori? She dies again on the same round and puts her controller down. She buries her face in her hands right after. I grab Sayori's shoulder and shake her out of the trance she's in. Sayori, talk to me. Huh? Finally, something came out. What's the matter, Sayori? Are you not enjoying the game? We can play something different if you want. Shim, I need to tell you something. Let's talk. Sayori stands up and paces the room. Never seen her this upset before. Whatever she needs to say, I can only assume it's not good. I'm moving away. My heart skips a beat. Hey, Sayori once again to confirm it. Are you serious? Yeah, my dad found a new job that's away from the city to pursue it. I'm moving as a result. But, I'm sorry, Shim. I tried to convince him to stay here, but there's nothing I can do. Mom and Dad already made plans to move out before they told me. I can't believe this. She's going away? How long will we be gone? A long time. He made it out to be a big deal, so I don't think we're coming back. This can't be. It's too soon. I didn't want to worry, so I tried to hide it for as long as I could. The more I realized it was going to happen, the harder it became to hide my emotions. I don't want you to leave, Sayori. I start tearing up. Out of desperation, I hug Sayori tightly. She doesn't return it. I pats my back and said, I wish I could stay too. You can't leave, Sayori. We promised to be friends forever, remember? We will be, Shin. Just because we're apart doesn't mean we can't still be friends. Just think about this for a moment. While I can agree with what she's saying, it doesn't make it any better for me emotionally. The idea of saying goodbye to a friend and never seeing him again is something I never thought I would have to face. This is reality. This isn't some nightmare my mind conjured up. Sayori lets me go and looks me in the face. Just know, I'll always be here. She points to my heart. All I can do is put my head down in sadness. Before long, I hear a car horn from outside, and Sayori's parents come to pick her up. Sayori gets up while I remain seated. I gotta go. See you later? I lightly nod. Even though I knew I would see her again, this felt like the last good memory I would have with her before she left for good. Grabs her belongings and heads out the door. I lie there, unable to move. I still couldn't believe today's event. It's over. 1 month later. Some time had passed since Sayori broke the news to me. Today was the day Sayori and her family would be leaving. My family and I met with Sayori's to wish them farewell. They were in a moving truck, all their belongings packed away and ready to go. It hurt to even look at the truck itself. We all gather around the truck and say our goodbyes. Sayori's family gets into the truck and leaves Sayori and I to ourselves. I find it difficult to talk at all. Odd considering Sayori is so easy to talk to. Please don't feel sad, Jim. Just remember, we'll always be friends, no matter how far apart we are. A tear forms in my eye. Even though Sayori tears up herself, I'll never forget you. We share a last hug there. Neither of us seem to want to let go. Knowing her situation, it's impossible for anything to change at this point. Sayori's parents call after her. She lets me go and climbs to the truck with her family. My family and I watch them drive off for the last time. Sayori peeking her head out of the cab to wave me one final goodbye. We watch as the truck fades off into the distance and can no longer see it. With that, Sayori was gone. I want to thank you for playing the Act 1 demo of Bundle of Sunshine. Any feedback? Only one act. Well, I would say that was pretty fun. Is there credits or something after the demo? But I really enjoyed that. Yeah, that was fun. But yeah, if you want to see more Doki Doki content, or if you just want to see more content in general, just share them. Just let me know what you want to see, and I'll see if I can do it. Yeah, shim out.